Hello. So today I want to tell you about a game that I received for my birthday, and that is Jewel Box. This is a game all about collecting beetle specimens and arranging them in the right way so that you get the most points. This game plays 1 to 5 players, and it does also have a butterfly expansion if you want to add butterflies into your beetles for some more scoring conditions. You are going to be creating a 4x4 grid of beetles. It does say for a little bit of a longer 2-player game, you could build out a 5x5 grid. And in the solo game, you will be building out a 5x5 grid. Every player is going to get some field notes, and it is going to tell you how each of the 5 types of beetles will score at the end of the game so that you can be working to optimize your 4x4 grid. I love that the rule book is this field guide. It's so cute and looks like some old parchment. It's very well done. I definitely like that. I love when everything is thematic. You are going to get 3 tools to help you out during the game. So this board, as you can see, has numbers 1 through 5 on it, and it will be filled with 5 beetle species. And as you can see, they all have the different color in their top, which is going to correspond to how they score. So on your turn, you will roll the die, and I got a 4, so I would take species 4. And it's a really cool, like, marbly looking die. So I would take this and I would add it to my 4x4. Obviously, when it's your first beetle, it just goes there. And then a new beetle comes out for the next player. Now, with these tools, I can use my magnifying glass, which basically says, I don't want to risk a roll. I'm just going to play this and I get to take any beetle from the lineup. Or if I really don't like any of those, I can risk it and take the top beetle tile off of there and place it. So that's one option. And when you flip this over, it goes to the gray side to show that it's used. You have these little tweezers or forceps, and what they allow you to do is 2 beetles that are already placed in your 4x4 grid, you can swap their location. So maybe something has come up that would give you a more optimal placement. You can do that. And then you have this one that is a magnifying glass and a forcep, and it will let you pick either or to use one time. So once they're all to their gray side, they have been used and they aren't worth anything. If you manage to have some still face up during the game, you will get 2 points for each of those at the end of the game, in addition to the way that each beetle scores. The other thing is when you roll a 6, that's essentially a wild. So if you roll a 6, you can take any beetle you want from the display to put into your area. So I had no idea, I mean, I should have, but I had no idea there were so many beetles in the world. The artwork on these tiles is absolutely gorgeous. I love seeing all of the different beetles. I love that it's essentially an optimization puzzle to try and get things placed the best way possible, because you do have to place a new tile next to an existing tile. You can't just place it out anywhere, but you also have that constraint of a 4x4 grid, and each beetle scores differently. So you may want to go in really heavily on one beetle if you're noticing that it's really present in the lineup, but your opponent may be going for that same color. So you want to see what they're doing, what they're taking. Do you want to hate draft? I don't know. That's up to you. I'm not saying I've never done it. So I think this is a really visually stunning game. It's one of those puzzly games that I really enjoy. It has luck because you're rolling the die and you're having to make those tactical decisions and do the best with what you have. But you also have some tools that will allow you, if you really need a specimen, to get it. And you have that 6 where if you roll that, you get to pick anything that you want. So I think Jewel Box is a really fun game. I think it looks beautiful. It fits in a nice size box, so it doesn't take up a ton of space. It's quick to teach. Everybody gets their own field guide, so they can reference that throughout the game of how everything's going to score. And then simply once everyone's filled up their 4x4 grid, you tally up the scores and it's over. Like I said, you can play a longer game as a 2-player, do a 5x5 grid. And when you play solo, you do a 5x5 grid. It is beat your own score, but there's a table that tells you kind of the scores you are aiming out to beat. So I enjoy this game. I would love to know, what do you think of it? Give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.